I wish that you enjoyed that radiation. The kitty was interrupting near the end. You might have known or not known. I'm going to go shut the door. I'll be right back because I have cats that live with me here. Whoops. And we have a kitty that wants to be noticed. So this is not good. Oh, 1 second, please. I'm going to be right back. And I'm going to have to remove her because this is not what is going to make things fall. 1 second. Okay, no. No. You're being rude now. You're being rude. Stop it. You're being rude. Stop it. No. 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 Keep good. Keep good, please. Stop. Stop it. I'm not going to put you out. You just have to be doing something. Yes, you can. But you can't go up. She wants to go up. You have to be careful. Be careful. No, that's not your seat. No, that's not your seat. This can be your seat. Oh. Okay, well. So welcome to tonight's Interruptible Wisdom Tea and Oracle Insights. I'm going to also visit the radiation myself later. I felt it very powerful come through, and I hope that you felt it fun and uplifting. And I was charging a lot. I was commanding forward. Very much in a nutshell, I was commanding forward calibrations, calculations, formulas, equations, all manner of radiation of frequency, tones, colors, sacred geometries, known and unknown, whether that I've seen before or haven't seen. I was calling on the presence of the highest octave of archangels, ascended masters, um, galactic helpers, elemental helpers, and for our benefit, for the help of removal of old patterns and thought forms and frequencies, the removal, the disintegration, um, there's just that thought form that keeps us, keeps you, keeps me from a allowance of this money flow, or a money flow just to show up in your bank account, just to show up in your bank account from expected and unexpected sources, because you deserve that. You're powered by the stars. You're from infinite mind. You've come here to play. And so this was like, and we could even call this maybe a 101. This is really about you deciding, I'm in alignment. I desire alignment for my money flow. And because of this, I am going to just be open to this idea, this suggestion, this surrender, this frequency. So whether it's you're going to experience money from a new job, a job gives you a raise, someone gives you money, you find money, you win money. I even had some suggestion in there or attraction of lottery winning or scratching a ticket. That money comes to you from expected and unexpected sources, and that you are blessed financially, and money comes to you in avalanches of abundance, and that you're just open to this unusual, windfall and ease and help. So whether a $2 check shows up, whether you find $2 or $20 on the ground, whether the next steps of a job or the passion that you're starting to look into now starts to open up, and people seek you for your service because you're given those talents with care and grace and your desire to be known by those things that you wish. So let me read for you what I basically pretty much have in the description, and just as a way to also continue conversation before I do read the cards. And as just before I get into this, let's bring up the tea. So I got this new tea, rose hibiscus. I can't even see if it's going to let me. Okay. So rose hibiscus, it's from a company called Charbrew. It's from United Kingdom. It comes in like little sachets that are biodegradable, and of course you can use the glass over again whenever I can. I like to buy glass rather than have something in plastic, so that's what I did, and it's yummy. Let's see, there's the tea bag. Whoops, you can see it. It's a pretty color. I poured a little bit in. What it is, it's a little fruity, and usually I don't like fruity, but this is very mild, and you can taste the biscuits and the rolls, and it's pleasant. This would probably taste really good iced. I like it warm. It's just a pleasant, soothing tea. Mm. I don't have anything in here. I don't know if you can really see because I don't have the thing yet. I've been looking on Amazon for the the camera stand, which I'll probably just get an arm. I almost don't really want to put an arm on this, but that seems to be the best way for doing like overview. So, mm. so um, yeah, thank you. So and I actually got this at I guess a Home Goods TJ Maxx in the city of Worcester, Mass, and it just is it tells you like when it was packed, which was packed. This was packed on 9/22. Yeah, 2022, and it's good till 2025. It's good for like 3 years, but I'm sure it's going to go before 3 years. But this is really awesome. I would write them a nice review. It's very pleasant. They had more too. I think they have chamomile. So I may go back and get some more tea because I do like coffee, but striving to have more. Excuse me, keep burping. More tea. So okay, if you've seen me on Instagram or Facebook. I was talking about this particular radiation tonight. So it's to the removal of patterns, sabotage, self-sabotage blocks, and to let money flow into your account. This energy transmission is aimed at the reveal for you to for you to even recognize, like, I think there's something in the way, and why does this happen? So why is not always a good question to stay on, but to say, okay, so reveal to me, show me, enlighten me. What are some things I can do, or what is it that I'm doing, or what's some ways around this that opens the floodgates to my abundance? So this energy transmission is aimed at the reveal, removal of programs, patterns, old mindset, definition, awareness for clearing known or unknown shadows, and habitual behavior that no longer serve you at all, with the specific intention and renewal to allow the flow of cash, money, abundances into your life, your bank account. Because money is an energy tool, manifest and physical. One must also love it. Seen or unseen, expect it, let it in, and speak it forward. Known or unknown, we have patterns of good and those that seem to interfere with sweet desires that we'd love cleared. But you may need those unknown or known frequencies busted, dissolved, destroyed, and trapped, tossed into the sun, where you can see that which has held you in limbo. Not to be scared, don't discount yourself. Don't give your big number about it, but you're going to see, feel, let that shadow be so it can go through you, it goes to you, it goes out of you. So what's left is you, and you are the one, the master, the mistress of your world, not a thought form. You create new, you create your new definitions, you create new and allow these floodgates of plenty to roll into your bank account, into your world. So don't be scared, but to make a friend of that which had a hold and let it go. This energy send will help that unseen or even unknown to be exposed, be revealed, moved along enough to notice a marked difference in how you feel and even think. Could it be we are unaware of some of the choices in our mind or heart by default or on purpose, which seem to defeat our prosperous intentions? And this is some help that I've offered in the radiation. I do know my radiation for the flow of ease of money removal itself and those patterns that stop money miracles, energy obstacle wiring to lack, negative talk of counter thoughts to your good in all your heart that you wish. All these will be addressed in the radiation. And if you haven't come to the radiation to really receive, then I'm just going to ask that you come as happy as you can, willing to defer to the quantum field. Even though I sent out the radiation, it's from the quantum field. It is, I'm just a messenger. Poor kitty, stuck. Ugh. Well, you're getting to know me with this cats in and out, right? Pardon. Thank you. I'm going to have to eventually be somewhere where the cats do their thing and then I'm doing my thing. Okay, so defer to the quantum field of possibilities and let the field do the work on your behalf. Are you ready to be in acceptance? Are you ready to surrender to the organic flow? Are you desirous of your miracle? This will be an energy transmission, radiation, and then we're going to do the oracle cards. And let's see what the cards have to say to support some of this information, all of this information, and what's coming in for your empowerment, wellness, your uplift. And in the very least, it's going to provide ease and attitude uplift. And in sincerity, you may be quite happily surprised at some movement or sign of this inner work shift. If you are ready, you will feel something. You will feel, or you just had felt something. I would say, if you've already been here for the radiation, great. When you can, over the next 5 days, it was only a few minutes long, go back to that part of it and let yourself sit in front of that. Just breathe and let yourself sit there for 10 minutes. Usually we have 10 minutes just to be quiet. And I know that might be a little bit of a stretch, but go for it. Even I have to do that. The other radiation I did a few nights ago for my, I did parasite removal. My allergy, whatever, it's like 100% improved. So I'm even going to sit in front of that radiation again. And I'm going to sit in front of this radiation myself tonight as well. So sit back and be open and relish the transmission of goodness. And the cards pulled in some way are connected to the support of this particular energy sent. And it may not be always apparent, but it will be relative. Bask in goodness and a renewed good fortune. The card that came up tonight to introduce the theme was Green Jade. It's number 15. It means meaning, well, this author called it meaningful dreams. Jade is a dream stone, releases negative energies, protections against evil, balances financial abundance, a stone of prosperity, luck, anti-aging. If you go to an esthetician, sometimes they have rollers, and you can buy these jade rollers for your face. I think I even have one. Excuse me, I'm gonna. Yeah, sorry about that. Um, Visualize you good for overall mental health as well. And as written above, in this unfolding, the floodgates once closed will open for you. Do not judge, be excited, be receptive and be easy on yourself. I have a jade. I want to just go get it. I have a couple of things that are jade. Hang on one moment. I actually have jade. Whoops. I actually have some jade. Let's see. If I can do this. I'm not even sure if this microphone helps that much, but okay. So I have a piece of jade here right now. And I have a ring with jade. Better way. And this ring. And I stopped wearing my jade rings. I like this one a lot. I stopped wearing it just because the filigree part was catching now on different sweater things that I have, and I don't want to ruin my sweaters. So I wasn't carrying these around, but maybe there's a way I can wear these without them catching. I'm not really sure, but I do like the rings. They're a little bit big for me, and one of the metals got a little ruined in an activity where I was helping somebody one day, and metal against hot, my own cool metal, but on a warm body on a really like 95 degree, 100-degree day against metal, warped the metal in the back here. But anyway, these are examples of jade. Asians really, I guess in their history, there's a lot of wealth is associated with jade and good luck as well. So you'll find a lot of different symbolism in Asian cultures where there's a lot of those symbols are made of jade, the jade stone. Okay, so when I set the intention to open up a theme, and this particular card came forward. Let's see if I can get it better for you. Okay. So this was number 15, which is a number 6, and it's ridding yourself of negative energies, and to really trust that you're so capable, and your high self is with you, and to really trust the universe, bring in your high self, ask questions, know that you're being watched, and you're very, very capable, and that what you want to have happen is very, very possible. Green Jade, Meaningful Dreams. I wanted to read this, and I didn't really quite know exactly how this is going to fit in the overall umbrella of this particular theme tonight. But this is what came up, and I think that if we read it through, first of all, you'll have this information because the jade is about our dream state and perhaps something manifesting through dreams. That might be really helpful to you, or through people that are sent to you serendipitously. So close your eyes and surrender to the gentle fall of slumber. The guards of your waking mind can stand down and be at ease. The day that drowns my voice is quieted. In the night, my wisdom is heard. I speak a subtle language of wordless, timeless symbols and enlightening enigma beyond sunlit understanding. So, because jade is a dream stone, right? Sometimes in our dreams, in our states where we're not trying so hard to figure out solution, the intuition, the hunches, the voice comes through. The feeling of calm, wanting your angels supporting you, that feeling of okay, everything's gonna be all right. And don't we turn to our beds or our bedroom or that space where we rest and go to sleep, where we like to turn off the rest of the world and go into a place of ease and calm. And that's when a lot of stuff happens. We do leave our bodies. We are being taught during that time. Do not be afraid. Usually, what I do is I'll say, just protect my soul, protect my soul while I sleep, watch over me while I sleep. So let's see, jade. It says what it's made of, like what shades it comes in. It rules the heart chakra, which I thought I wrote down is a heart chakra color. It talks about the different zodiac signs it represents, and it represents an element of earth. Jade has long been a symbol, and I wrote down some of the symbolization for this, but it's wisdom, celerity, purity. Is often referred to as a dream stone because it helps the wearer solve problems through the symbols of dreams. That I did not know. I knew and was sharing with the dream stone, but I guess now that I'm reading it, it just solidifies that which I've started to share. It is calming to the mind and has a harmonizing influence on the body and spirit. Now, this says she suggests places a green jade under your pillow at night to bring vivid dreams and messages from the spiritual realm. I'm going to try that. The beautiful gem is also worn as a good luck amulet. It can be offered to water spirits to invite plentiful supply of fresh, clear water. This card asks you to think about challenges or areas of confusion present in your life. When you retire to bed, ask your question as specifically as possible. You will receive an answer in full or in part in your dreams, through your dreams. It's a good idea to keep a notepad by your bed so you can jot down things as soon as you wake up, as your dreams can too easily slip away and be forgotten. I find that often hard to do, usually because even when you get the pen or pencil and you have your paper, sometimes you're either way too tired, you think you remember, or then you can't find your pen or pencil and you're so tired you don't want to get up. But I have heard the suggestion. I've always heard the suggestion, and some people are very, very good at it, and you may be a person who's very good at it. So, divinatory meaning. Pay attention to your dreams. Sleep is important. Clear a space in your diary, in your diary for rest and reverie. A solution arises in daydream or meditation. Step back, switch off, let the answer come. So this is like an overall umbrella for what the other cards are. I don't know what they are. I did pick them prior to the radiation. I have no idea how they're going to be in partnership with that which happened in the radiation and even some of this. My body, mind, and spirit are balanced. I understand the symbols of my dreams and their messages. My guides speak to me as I sleep. Good luck is with me. Now, remember that number 15 equals, in my book of my numbers, to clear yourself, clear your life of negative energy. So there is that part of that. Um, I got, let's see, like, where does it say? My mind and spirit are balanced. Good luck is with me. Okay, so I'll go with that for right now. Let me just see how the rest of it will play out. Sometimes when you pull cards, it may not make sense right away. But what I really like that this is suggesting, even to me, is to try using a jade under your pillow or going to bed with jade, and to be open to the messages of your dreams. Dreams can be symbolic. Certainly, the dreams often are us really having that experience to learn from or make a contribution. Um, Sometimes people who teach dreams or dream classes will also say, oh, that's your overactive mind. But so many times, because so many realities exist, you are really doing some of those things that you're dreaming, even silly things or impossible things. And just look at them as a mirror and as suggestions, and perhaps even the hunches on which to act from. Okay, so put this aside. The first two cards that came up, I just want to get the book out. The first two cards that came up, they were not upside down. So the first card that came up, where this is about money as well. You know, the radiation was about destroying the patterns, destroying obstacle, removing patterns, disintegrating, entrapping old thought forms, and letting them go, releasing them, destroying them, disintegrating them, or rewiring to your good, to our good, so the money shows up in our bank accounts. Like it wasn't even about just money flow. My radiation was really that you're going to find money in your bank account. Money's going to find its way easier to your bank account. Period. That's what I know, and I believe that, because I'm going to listen to my own radiation again. I'm going to go before it. So I don't, because money's just energy, and if you feel in alignment that you have your $1,000,000, it's going to show up. It's going to show up. You're going to follow those hunches. You are going to be in those hunches. You're, whether dream state or after dream state. That's what this is. This is good about that jade card. This is great. This is all starting. It's coming together little by little. Arise from the ashes of despair. Arise from the ashes of despair. It is number 2. It's about balance. As within, so without. As above, so below. Left, right, north, south, east, west, up, down. 2, the infinity symbol, just like 8, but 2 is about balance and the harmonies of the universe, male, female. 2 is partnering. So you're partnered with your higher self to allow the floodgates of abundance to come into your bank account. It's going to come into your auric field, your hyperauric field, your subauric field. It's going to come into your auric field, the underneath your skin, and outside of your skin. All your auric fields, because the money energy needs to be experienced in your physical. Also, arise from the ashes of despair. Certainly, when we are feeling like, you know, bills are due, things are happening with the car, job changes. A friend of mine just now has 2 jobs, for example. So much is going on that we could feel anxious, we could feel disappointment, we might feel despair. So, this is part of what we were before the radiation of energy. For example, I'm going to go with that. I haven't seen the other card, I don't know. But I would say we have to feel our feelings, and some of the times, maybe not all of the times, going into the desire of attracting dollars, we're also faced that we haven't felt completely like that. That we have felt, what am I going to do? That felt the lack. We have felt like, wow, so much is due. And if I look at my paycheck, it's only so much. And that is why energy work is so important. Attitude as well. Just segue it this way. When you feel you're upset and anxious, sometimes, yes, you just have to go through it and hit the bottom. We just have to go through it and hit the bottom until we can soothe ourselves to say, this will pass. I'm not always like this. Gee, this is unusual. What can I say to help myself feel better? Not not to not feel feelings or to pretend nothing's happening, but to say, I'm just going to go gentle on me. I don't have to solve everything this minute. I know that a solution is going to come. I'm going to ease up on myself a little bit. I'm going to find a thing to appreciate. When you start to appreciate and be in gratitude over your pillow, your blankets, you like your haircut, you're having a good breakfast, you love your coffee, the taste of your tea, your pet is soothing you, you're glad you have pets in your life, you love your socks, whatever that is that brings you that little bit of happiness and soothing, you include that because gratitude, the attitude of gratitude, opens up and helps dissolve despair. It shows the universe, your God force, your higher self that you are in it for the long haul, and you believe, you allow, you surrender, you're bringing in that good. You have to be a willing component. You have to be a willing component. But also, if we're feeling our despair, arise from that despair. And that is through the soothing of when you find yourself in that anxiety and despair. And again, for this particular radiation, for the allowance, for the desire, my desire for you and for me to just experience the miracle power that we are. And because we use dollars or whatever it is, that can be abundance. Abundance can be the association of serendipitous events that lead to either money or that lead to that opportunity to open the door to walk through, that lead to the gift that you deserve. So you have to feel the shadow, be with it, let it go through you and past you, and then you rise from that despair. Okay. Second card about this theme. Return from the underworld, engage life. 26, 6, 6, 7, 8. Money symbol. Now, this is still a new deck to me. These are Egyptian symbols. The Ankh. Is the Ankh here? I'm surprised. Oh, yes, there is a picture of an Ankh here. So the Ankh is a symbol of everlasting life. It's a key. I understand that some people think it's satanic and demonic, but remember, first of all, symbols were switched so that we may be afraid of our power or what symbols are, and was never meant at all to harm. It was a key to life, eternal life, and that the Egyptians believed that you did go into eternal life. So there's a lot to be said about this card. I'm going to show it to you in a minute. But the theme of this card, or the title of this card, is Return from the Underworld, Engage Life. And it's 26, which is 7. Prepare for your spiritual awakening. So not only are you return from the underworld to be rebirthed again, it is a spiritual card. And this is very much meaning, 6, 7, 8, sorry, not 7. So I said 7, that must be important anyway in here because it is a spiritual card. It is about your rebirth. It is about your renewal, which is what my energy work was just about. So, okay, energy, renewal, rebirth, getting over your despair, getting over and through, rising from the ashes of despair. So rising from the underworld to engage in life, engage in a renewed life. Okay, and it's 26, so that is 8. Now I can add. 8 is the money number. 8 is the symbol of infinity. Let me read from my notes. Okay. Abundance, prosperity, infinity symbol. Infinity is the infinite supplies what you need, a sign of success. Empower yourself. 8 boosts your self-confidence. The energy flow of money, flow of life, continuum, the balance of all, infinite flow for all works in accord, seen and unseen. If you go back to the radiation, I remember I was sharing with you at the beginning of the chat that seen or unseen, I was asking the patterns seen or seen, known or known to be dissolved. And that when I call in the radiation and the calibrations, there are many symbols I've seen before, but there's so many, I don't know all of them consciously. But they're within the body, they're around my field, and they're sent to you and shared to you for your epiphany and for this miracle action of money to show up in your account, money to come to you, that you are a money magnet. You're giving your services with love. You're showing up with as much care as you can at your job, or a lot of care because you truly love what you're doing right then. But whatever it is you're doing, you are that magnet of goodness. And so this radiation, again, is to entrap anything that doesn't serve you, have it be removed, and that your money flows to you into the account. So I'm even going to report back on my channel about this because I believe money will show up in my account. I don't have to know how. I don't have to know how. Knowing how is not my job. Knowing from who is not my job. Not knowing like a lot of particulars is not really my job. The allowance of alignment and ease for receptivity is my job. And my friends, it's your job too. That's your job. To seek more soothing with yourself and fun and just do the best in that moment. And when you catch yourself talking backwards, stop it. Say, well, I've been like that. I'm getting a little better. My choice is to really rise up, and I'm just going to focus on something soothing right now that makes me smile. And when I think of that association, I'm going to think about money miraculously showing up in my hand in my bank account for me to deposit, or it's just there, like it's just there, like it's just there. I really know this can happen. And let me give you one example. In the last few years, all my student loans have disappeared. I owe nothing. All my student loans have disappeared. I owe nothing. Okay. And now the last card. You're going to like this. You're going to like this. Rise to the occasion. The goddess is wearing green. Rise to the occasion. Receive the radiation. Expect it, allow it, surrender to the organic flow. It's 51, this number, which is 6. And this card picked before, 15, which is 6. Rid your life of negative energy. Rid yourself of negative energy. Do you make these things up? No, everything just flows together. Go back and do the radiation part. Go back and just take the radiation, because that was sent with purity and care and, not really me in this flesh form, but the energy sent out to you for your upliftment, for your renewal, for your rejuvenation, for you as a money magnet, in your surrender, in your agreement to just say, okay, I'm gonna put judgment aside. I'm gonna let that money come into my account. I'm a money magnet. I'm gonna be showered with avalanches of abundance. Let me know. Try it out for a week or two. Let me know. Okay. My little coyote heart loves you. I'm looking forward to interact with you more. Have a sweet night. Bye-bye.